In this video, I want to talk about the importance of learning starting from a structured system, because I know the temptation that some people have for two or more reasons to look around for different teachings, different exercises, different practices, and try to drop one piece there, and try to figure out things for ourselves into this field that we like, the energy cultivation field. And I think it's something quite risky for one reason, because we don't know who we are learning from or who we are trying to steal stuff from. Sometimes we might learn some exercises that some people put on YouTube, or and they can claim things they have studied here and there, but we don't really know what these people are from, who are the students. There's no a lineage, there's no progression, there's no a verified system that you can trace back, and you can see, okay, oh, these people have done this, they're all well, first of all, they're moving on, and you can verify certain results. So the first thing is actually, in terms of suggestion, try to learn from a school, learn from somebody who has a history behind, which is not just their personal journey, but is connected very deeply also in a human way, in my opinion, to their previous teachers, so that everything is can be traced. And they didn't come up with this method, which honestly I think it's quite impossible to come up with a Qigong or Nei Gong method on your own in a lifetime. I don't think it's really possible. It's just out of reach in terms of human possibility. That's my opinion. So the first suggestion is actually investigating where you're trying to learn things from, because we can show things that actually people don't even understand, and they don't even know whether they're real or not. Insiders in the industry, they understand. And somebody might claim something, and we don't know, and we go in the direction because we are attracted by those claims. It's okay, the world is big, anybody should go wherever they feel to. But if you ask me in terms of suggestion, if you really want to learn, first of all, it's not something that can be done on your own, in my opinion. Second, it has to be done within a system that is not just focused on a specific goal, but it has to provide an whole structure around to avoid that these techniques, these practices, they take a bad turn. Because just to give an idea, in our school, the energy cultivation, it's a tool for the personal growth. It's not the goal in itself. So we use energy cultivation to grow as human beings. If we detach this goal from the tool in itself has no direction, which means that it can just bring confusion, and it can actually bring you down in terms of your own personal evolution. Can even make our ego very big, because we might achieve certain capabilities, or we might think we are special. We might want to control people, manipulate people, having more students, more money, control, and all the rest of it. Taking advantage of their health. It's let me not go in that direction, because I don't want to talk like this anymore. So, what I'm trying to say is that we have to pay attention to who we are learning from, and what they are showing to us, because we don't have to do that. I do understand that the wisest thing should be like, I'm skeptical of everybody, and that's a very good point. But at the same time, you cannot do this work on your own. So at some point, I think you have to choose somebody and work a little bit with that person in that direction. But my suggestion is that you at least verify that there is a line, a lineage, and what they say is actually the truth. Because people might say anything. Might say they learned from this guy, and maybe they don't even learn from this guy anymore, or the relation got broken, and they pass some things. Unfortunately, um, things are a little bit wild, and we have to be careful. So the importance of learning from school is for different reasons. Because also you build a connection with the human being who's passing on these tools, and hopefully you can see that that person reflects some of the things that you aspire to in terms of human qualities. Because the energy practice on its own, it's I think the English expression is like a double sword, and we have seen this many times. So unfortunately we have to rely on judgment, our good judgment, which unfortunately it can be clouded by what we see, what it is being put in front of our eyes, what people say to us, because there is no silence in ourselves. Instead of following our intuition, we follow more this, and we get sold stuff. And like kids, we jump straight into something. Mm, but we have to be careful, because anybody could show up one day and pretend to be somebody who knows. Uh, He might create a website, he might put out a system, he might say I've studied with many people, but no names, no connection, you don't even know. And teaching a practice to others. I think this is it's okay, it's life. Everybody can do what they want. But in terms of mm, protect yourself, I think you have to try to find an environment where things are expressed with clarity. There is transparency. If you make a question, you get an answer. You don't see a discrepancy between what the people say, what this person say, what he does, what he posts on the YouTube one day, what he posts on the other day, what deletes one day, what he put again on another day. You have to look at people action rather than people words to figure out to figure out actually what's happening behind the scene. So I don't know if this video was useful at all. What I'm trying to say, sorry about the throat. It's the air conditioning drying my throat. Um, what I'm trying to say is that it is really important to learn in a school setting, in my opinion, because it's protected from several reasons. First of all, you're trusting the whole organization, you're not trusting one person, the claims of one person. You're trusting all the people that are inside there. So there is a kind of living proof in terms of the way things are done, the way things, the achievement, the structure, the program, the pricing, transparency. It's an organization. It's there. It's made of many individuals. It's not somebody showing up on the road and saying this and that, and which maybe promising even great things quite quickly, and it's not that. So probably in the next videos, I will try to talk about the school, why it is important to school, especially in our times. We don't like it because we want to be wild, all of us. But I think shaping our human character can take the energy practice to a very high level in terms of energy achievement, energy cultivation, but also in terms of human evolution, which is our goal. It's my goal, the goal of our school. The goal of the Nei Gong Fu is not to do a faci. That would be quite silly to spend all these years every day doing this thing only with one thing in mind to show off some kind of superpower. And then so what? How is your life 20 hours, the rest of the 20 hours during the day? One day or 2 seconds you show off, you feel great. And then how is the quality of your mind, the body, the energy, the emotions throughout the whole day? What do you know about yourself? Is it just a technique or is it a tool for human transformation starting from this platform? That should be, I think, a wiser approach. I don't think everybody should have that approach. I'm just saying what it is for me and what I think it could be a good application of it. So good luck in finding the right teachers. Doesn't have to be me. uh, just make sure um, to not be just attracted by external things and promises and try to validate what's behind that person you decided to learn from. If I can give a tip, a little tip, I promise I'm not gonna talk anymore about the Nei Gong industry anymore. I did it one time. It's not my job to talk about other people, and even that time I didn't even mention anybody. I don't want to start wars or things like this. I don't feel I even belong to this crowd, to be honest. We have nothing in common. I have nothing in common with these people. With most of the teachers out there, I have nothing in common in terms of goal, way of doing things, business structure, relationship with the students. I have nothing in common with them, and uh, and and I feel okay. I just wanna practice in my life, have a simple life, have what I need, and be free. I don't care about all the rest. So again, if you have questions and things, comment or whatever, put it there. I don't reply to all the comments. Some comments for me are not useful. So I don't see why I should enter into a chat with people who want to just create a mess. There is already enough mess in the world, and making more mess on the web, it's quite easy. You don't even talk with these people face to face. So I don't even bother. So if we want to be constructive, we can be constructive. As you might understood, I'm quite open. You can ask me questions. We can even do interviews together and chat about life and how the energy work can improve life on a practical terms. So let's not spend too much time on Fachi, which for me is quite silly. But if you have questions on that direction, we can do that too. And let's try to be constructive. That's my goal. Let's not criticize each other and work and improve ourselves. That's my message. Have a good evening.